pro-rural based in Manipur contacted the Pentacle Systems Private Limited in Guwahati, who are facilitating PM-Wani Wi-Fi systems in the northeast. So we entered into an agreement with Pentacle Systems, and now pro-rural is the super distributor for the free Wi-Fi, PM-Wani free Wi-Fi in right now Manipur and Nagaland states. And the main objective is to help people like students, business, startups who need a lot of data for internet for their businesses. This is going to be a tremendous boost to the businesses, particularly for the entrepreneurs who require a lot of data for doing their business. So today now Pentacle's officials are here, and pro-rural staff, Mr. Peter is the lead person for this scheme in Manipur and Nagaland. He is the contact point. So we all are here.
There is actually 4 partners. One is central registry, this is CDOT, then app provider, then PDO aggregator, and then PDO. Just the 4 in frameworks. And we are app provider and PDOA both. And we have tied up with pro-rural for the state of Nagaland and Manipur for the total promotion of the scheme, for the engagement, for enhancing the vast network of public data office in all the rural, urban and semi-urban areas. And also pro-rural will work in this state. They will create the channel of distributors district wise, and in turn distributors will create the PDO network. This is the channel will work.
This PM Wi-Fi is the cheapest available maybe in the whole world, you can say, because 1 GB data is costing 1 rupee only, which means if you have 5 GB you can do anything in a day, no? And for 1 month you are getting 100 GB for 100 rupees, and that you can distribute it to your say like family members, if you're, or say like a hostel owner takes up 100 GB for the entire hostel for 1 month. That also you will not use that 100 GB even within that month, even if you have 100 students in the hostel.
Regarding the PM-Wani scheme, I need to clarify small technical points. First of all, the PM-Wani Wi-Fi works on the background of a connection, internet connection backhaul. The backhaul connection is required to run internet connection for PM-Wani. So you require a FTTH connection in that location given by any internet service provider like BSNL, or it may be Jio, or it may be Airtel, anybody. They will provide the FTTH connection, that is a wired connection to your location. Through a wireless access point, Wi-Fi hotspots are created having a range of 100 or 200 meters, whatever the device is like. Then in that Wi-Fi hotspot, you will get the Wi-Fi that is under PM-Wani. So the speed will entirely depend on the backhaul connection actually, because the backhaul connection is the backbone for this connection, which is provided by ISPs, and depending on the backhaul connection you will get that speed in your device through the PM-Wani scheme. So there are 2 bands, dual band connections we are giving through the wireless access point. One is 2.4 GHz and another one is 5 GHz. So for 5 GHz the range is less but the speed will be more. If you have a 5 GHz connection phone, then you can use with a high speed internet which is at par with the the 4G speed or more than that. Whatever the speed for downloading and uploading in 4G, you will get the similar speed for a 5G. Another one is 2.4. If your phone supports 2.4, then you can use 2.4. The advantage of 2.4 is that you will get a greater range. You can go to further distance, but Wi-Fi will be available in your mobile, but the speed will be little less than the 5G. So it can be, there are spectrum actually. So in the higher spectrum of 4G, you will get the 5G speed, and in the lower spectrum of the 4G connection, you will get the 2.4 gigahertz speed. So that is the speed actually for this Wi-Fi.
So the PM-Wani does not have a modem on its own. That's what you're saying.
Actually, yes. PM-Wani, the concept of PM-Wani is you are having ISPs already in India who are providing you internet connections through wire, like BSNL, Airtel, Jio, and many more. So in today's function, at the launching function, I have given a presentation regarding the total concept of PM-Wani. Actually, in the earlier days, what happened is that in the conventional way, an ISP has to do everything. Everything starting from giving internet connection, user data, preserving user data, authentication, then billing, all the works, whatever is connected, is being done by a single entity. Government of India has dismantled the total structure in 4 parts. One part is PDO, who is responsible to just distribute the Wi-Fi, and PDOA, that is aggregator, will do the authorization and accounting for PDO, Public Data Office. App provider will give you an app. Through that app, you can access the internet under PM-Wani. That is the difference between other Wi-Fi service. In other Wi-Fi service, in your mobile, you will get the network. That is a normal Wi-Fi. That is called a private Wi-Fi actually. So, in a private Wi-Fi, you can access that, but you need to know the password. So, for different SSIDs, whatever is shown in the mobile, your password will be different. So, you need to know the password privately, who is giving this connection. You need to know that privately and you can then use. But for PM-Wani, it is not like that. You will have an app. That app will show you the PM-Wani hotspots. Whenever you access that PM-Wani hotspot, you need not, it is a public network actually. So anyone can use that. So there will be some scheme, some free scheme, some recharge scheme will be there. If you recharge, then you can use that. So that is the difference between other Wi-Fi and this one. But government is not giving you an ISP license in this case, because for a ISP there is a lot of documentation and lot of fees that need to be paid to the DOT.
Minimum 30 lakhs it starts.
Minimum 30 lakhs, it is a starting point of fees. From 30 lakhs it starts ISP. But this PM-Wani scheme is for the small entrepreneurs who are having a very small office, small shop. Okay, so what they can do? They can increase their income and they can also give Wi-Fi service to the public. So the Wi-Fi proliferation will increase. That is the motto of this scheme. First, more people will start using Wi-Fi. And second one is small shopkeeper will get an additional income. That is the motive of the scheme from the government of India.